Hi, this is Mayor. I'm going to share my recap. Today is Monday, September 23rd. So, choppy day in the markets for me today. Most of my trades were on Roku. I did 3 trades on Roku, 1 trade on EXAS, Exact Science, and 1 trade on Netflix. So Roku was the one that started my day. Coming into the daily chart, this has really got beaten up. Friday was down $20. It was down Friday, from 125 all the way down to closed at 120, at 105. It closed at 108. It came down all the way to 103. So I really didn't know what to think about it. From one side, it was gonna bounce, and from the other side, I was mainly short biased because I was looking for some continuation of all that selling. But it was quite possible that it was gonna be a long, because after all that selling, you might get kind of a bounce, a dead cat bounce. So I was short biased, honestly, to be going into this trade, and it didn't serve me too well. I didn't watch the price action so well. So this was Roku. So I took it short. It popped up strong above the VWAP here at 109.60, and I decided I'm gonna go short against 110. So I went short, and as soon as I went in, this trade just didn't work. I got out as soon as it broke 110. I got out. So this was a loss. I wasn't so smart because it was really strong. So I did not have the confirmation to go short. So that was the first trade. And then, as you see here, it dumped off. It came back up here above the VWAP, and it was holding here above the moving averages. It pulled back. Now here on the way back up, I decided let me go long. I was a little bit chasing and I had this loss, so I had a little bit weak hands, so I didn't get back. I saw this pullback here would have been a better long, or once it cracked view up, I did not get that, so I stopped out for a loss of about 30 more. I got filled at 109.15. I think I got out at 78. So that was that. Then I saw it came down and it couldn't hold. It was really flagging. So here I decided, you know what? Let me give it one more shot. So I got long at 108.96, and this started working right away. It started working. So here I took off 2 partials at the $0.50, 109.50. Then I took off to 110, 110.30. And then here, pullback, I got a little nervous, I took off some more, and here you go, here when it was breaking the high of day. Unfortunately, I didn't have much left as I kept on scaling off. I wish I would have been more patient and held at least till 110, more of my original position. But I didn't, and I had a little bit left at least, so I took off some here when it broke the high of day, and then here, this was the pre-market low, I got all out. Pre-market high, I'm sorry. I got all out. As you see, that was basically essentially that was the high of the day, and it did not go too much higher, and then it really reversed. So overall, I was red on this ticker, Roku, not by much, because I did make up most of my losses, most of my first 2 losses with this third trade, which is pretty good, 2-1, a little less than 2-1. So that was Roku. I did another trade. This one worked well. EXAS. So EXAS was very strong. It was up 5%. They got some kind of drug approval on colon cancer. So this opened up very strong out of the gate. So I wasn't going to chase it because it was so strong. I wasn't going to chase it. So what I did is I was waiting for the pullback. So sure enough, we got the pullback here. Didn't even touch view up. On the way back up here at 111, I decided I'm going to go long. So I went long, and right away, no pain, right away it popped up 112. Here, this was my first one, 112.86. I got out at 113. So I got filled here at about even before under 112, I believe, 111.90. So here I collected. Here when I went to the high of day, I collected most of my position, like half of my position, I believe I was out. Then it started curling back down, so just in case I took off another part, and then it just dropped, and it was dropping so quickly, and it was very thin, so I just got all out here a little below my break even. So this was a good trade. I did make some money on this, so I'm glad for that. Then I did one more small trade on Netflix. Netflix was also very beaten up, so I was short biased, beaten up on Friday, and after the initial pop, I thought it's ready to sell down. So here it sold down to view up. It popped up, and it couldn't pop above this previous day close, so I decided I'm going to short it. It came down a little bit here to view up, but nothing really much. And as soon as it popped up here back to previous day close at my entry, a little above my entry, I got all out. So this was scratch, small loser, nothing really too much. So I'm glad for that. So overall, it was a choppy day, tough day, not an easy day, but thankfully I survived. I came out even a little bit green, so I'm glad for that. If you're watching the recap, please please like it, or if you have any comments, please leave them below. I appreciate the feedback, and thank you very much for watching.